Siva Tiruchitrambalam. Welcome back to our discussion on Sokkanatha Venba, verse number 15. The verse goes this way. Aaridathil vandhum adiyen ulathu irundum ஓரிடத்தில் உற்பவித்தும் உள்ளபடி பாரிடத்தில் நாயேன் உளம் மகிழ நன்றா உணர்த்திடுவாய் தாயே நீ சொக்கநாதா. Today's verse talks about a beautiful concept. It doesn't matter what level of maturity we all are in, because my maturity could be different from yours and your maturity could be different from mine or the others. Everyone has a different level of maturity when it comes to spirituality, but today's verse is applicable to everyone in this planet. Now, when we talk about the soul, especially in the form of human, there are three types or three kinds of categorizations that we talk about in Saiva Siddhantam. They call it as Sagalar, Pralayagalar, and Vinyanagalar. These are the three technical terms that we need to know. Sagalar means someone who has all the three types of entanglements, which is Arnavam, Kanmam, and Maya. All three entanglements are there. People like us, basically, right? We are in this planet. We do have Arnavam, which is ignorance. We do have our karma. That's why we have taken up this body. And we are still getting attracted towards this Maya. So Maya, Arnavam, and Kanmam together is there for these kind of people who are called as Sagalar, which is basically us. Another categorization of people are there. They are called as Pralayagalar. Pralayam means someone, basically when you talk about Pralayam, that's basically the end of the world. So when we talk about the doomsday, whoever is going to achieve Lord Shiva's feat on that particular moment, they are called as Vinyanagalar, because they have that maturity. Everything is there ready for them, but they have a little bit of karma. So after that karma is negated, they will immediately be able to reach Lord Shiva's lotus feet. They have only two entanglements, which is Arnavam and Kanmam. They don't get attracted towards this Maya. They are not bothered about anything that is happening. Ramana Maharishi is a very good example for this. When he went through a cancer treatment, doctor had to operate him, and when they said we have to give anesthesia, Ramana Maharishi said, no need to give any anesthesia, you can directly cut away, I'm okay with that. He made it in such a way that it did not affect his soul. It was only for his body. So he was able to differentiate between the soul and the body. Body is basically the Maya, right? Because of Maya, the body is created. So people like people like our Ramana Maharishi, they are all part of Vinyanagalar, Pralayagalar. After that comes Vinyanagalar. Vinyanagalar, they don't even have karma. They have only Arnava. Basically, they don't have Maya, they don't have karma. People like our Arulalargal, our Kazhipilayar or Appar Peruman or Nambi Arurar, the saints, basically whoever sung the Tirumurais and all these, they fall under this particular category. They don't have karma, they don't have Maya entanglement also, but they are sent to this planet because they have to elevate certain other souls. So they come here, they go through the suffering with us, but without any kind of an attachment, and they help in elevating the others. They are called as Vinyanagalar. So there are three groups of people: Sagalar, Pralayagalar, Vinyanagalar. And when we say all three of them are having Arnavam, is it in the same intensity? The answer is no. If you have to imagine this, let's imagine there is a curtain, right? We all have curtains in our houses. So imagine there is a curtain. Now, if you say for Sagalar, the curtain is like made of iron. So you can imagine how thick it is and how strong it is. So what we have is basically we do have this curtain which is made of iron. That is for Sagalar. Pralayagalar, it is a cloth, a curtain made of cloth. It's a little bit flexible, but still it is a bit thick. But when we talk about Vinyanagalar, they do have this curtain, but made of muslin cloth or a netted cloth. It is there, but it is not there. So the intensity is not so strong. Now, Lord Shiva cannot talk or communicate with these three group of people in the same manner, because we won't be able to understand it. So he needs to use different techniques in order to communicate his thoughts or his instructions. So what he does is, for Sagalar, he comes as a fellow human being. He takes another human being form, and through them he tells us. Very simple. You will be going out somewhere. Someone will come in and say, hey, you know what? There is a very powerful Shiva temple here. Don't miss it. Just go visit the temple and then go back. That's nothing but Lord Shiva is telling us through someone. Because Lord Shiva cannot come directly to us. He can't come, number one. Even if he comes, we won't be able to understand. Imagine Lord Shiva is coming and standing in front of us with a beautiful crescent and with all his trident and everything, with all his tiger robe and all these. He's standing in front of us. We will laugh at him and say, oh, did you run away from any of the drama set? Which movie are you shooting, right? We wouldn't believe him. We would make fun of him. We would think that he has run away. He's an artist who ran away from some of the shooting spot or whatever. That is one of the reasons why Lord Shiva is not able to come in front of us in his original form. So he has to take another human form in a way that we can relate with. Now, so he tells us in another form. How about Pralayagalar? For Pralayagalar, he can come in front, stand in front of them in his original form, and he can communicate, because they have a little bit of a maturity that they can understand. That's why, if you remember, Ramana Maharishi saw our Tenmuga Paraman, our Dakshinamurti, when he was doing his production in Tiruvannamalai. The reason is, they can come in front, God can come in front and they can communicate. The soul is in a mature state that they can realize it is God. How about the third category, Vijnanagalar? God doesn't need to come. He can talk from within. Does he not talk from our within? He is, but we are not able to understand. That's a simple reason. We are not able to relate with that. But he is there, he is standing within, and he is communicating. Now, what we have to do is, as I said, this particular song, this particular verse is applicable to all of us. Imagine there is a mosquito. Who teaches a mosquito like where they have to go and suck the blood? Because we know mosquitoes never bite pregnant women. Who told it not to bite a pregnant woman? It's God. God is standing within the knowledge or the intellect of any kind of a body, and he's trying to communicate. We all know cow, when it just gives birth to a calf, who is teaching the calf to go and drink the milk? How does the calf know how to drink the milk? It's because Lord Shiva is standing within the intellect and he is trying to communicate. He is doing that to us as well, but our Anavam and our Kanmam and our Maya is so strong that we forget to hear what he's talking about. We just simply brush it off. That's unfortunate. So what, in this particular verse, what our Guru Mudalvar is saying is, Lord Shiva, either you're standing in front of me, or you're taking another form, or you are within me. Whatever it is, you are guiding me in the right path, similar to a mother. When we'll talk about a mom, what is a mom's activity? What is her duty? Make sure that we are growing hale and healthy to the next stage or the next age. She guides us in growing this body. Imagine that's what we do, right? When we were kids, we would have passed urine or we would have passed motion, and we will be playing with that, or we will be trying to eat it, because we don't know what is good and what is bad. But it's the mom who corrects us over there. It's a mom who makes sure that we are hale and healthy. We are moving to the next step in a more healthier manner, isn't it? Now, for this body, whoever guides is called as a mom. How about God? He guides the soul to move to the next level. hale and healthy for the soul to move to the next level is Lord Shiva. So he is also a mum. In fact, he's better than a mum because he's helping the soul in elevating to the next step. That is what verse number 15 is all about. I'll come back again with the next verse very soon. Until then, Sivaya Nama Tiruchitrambalam.